Mr. President, are you corrupt your business as an individual or as a president?
No.
Or the same person.
No.
The value is the same.
In Jersey, there was a
now, what's the son? Anka, what choose one vice presidential candidate? What's the focus on only in your no? You focus on vice presidential candidates. The Injamin Samahama.
But that's not possible.
But that's what they are telling us. And since I why outdoor in Bear 5, be that. I will be outdoor in how many times?
The half.
Professor outdoor Bear 5. Where National Council meeting now outdoor number 1. Now we call IPSC. We call outdoor number 2. We call Christian Council for so outdoor number 3. Wako chief mambo also wako outdoor number 4. Since I was in them tamale, okay baby so I another outdoor no. Same.
Also saying.
Ebe. Now we wunda wasasa.
Also Ghana from Fana Boninchen. Mawaya and Ghana from Fana Boninchen. Now he's coming to correct the wrongs. Into Obi Answer Obakade one Fana Boninchen na. In charge of bonus a very repeater. You don't say the one fan show.
A Trump on your coupon pay, not the bun or the chair. Of course, Nipa doesn't use to be from one about the action. But Amambu, the destiny of 30 million plus.
Asempa 94.7.
Enya Nimzi assume as vice president.
Isuya.
Enya Nimzi edo mampin for 4.5 years. Indeed, during the time no crampo, the disdain or the treat Ghana for. Chapaka min Ethiopia. Check hey.
As Mawaya.
No see or ye.
No own it up Mawaya no bordo. Ah no chocha that. Yen waje ho.
No see or ye. Policies so implement here nkofo kawasan. So Ethiopia. In fact, Ghana for two abeti and no crampo between 7 December 2016 to 7th January 2017. And the yeah, former President Obama, I can bear 7 months. Muwefi, the God do as a Omanpenu America. Vacancy, but that United States Supreme Court. Or hutum, no tum appoint a replacement. What did he do? Onim da lame that president. What will be fido? I'm paying for Baba November, so what will be we are? He left that appointment vacant.
The man paying for number ambition.
That's the thing. Na Shenzama, former President Mahama, between 7 December 2016 and 7 January 2017.
Madam Noye.
Appointments, procurement.
For example.
Oh, vehicles be a time up Charlotte was there. Ultra easy. Organ most will be declared result to Ghana, the chief of staff, or more approval to buy armored vehicles. Significant appointments are.
But 1 second.
Including the Auditor General's office. Oh, yeah. No, come 29 December 2016. Akaka also go through due process. Now go due process we are. Kenda Banfofoba was sign who lease agreement amoe. Or sign 60% of our bauxite deposits were in Aini, or the man brother in the company. And then you know. Hey, and the other, you're more corner braba, Nabeden.
You're messing about
the High Court,
but
the Supreme Court.
You're making a point that or since signing maybe at the time I know what to abetian already. What would be the motive? If it is not near Jumore as president, could there be a different reason why he would do that apart from the or you need Juma?
President Obama, an example of the money. No,
but those decisions he took, no, how Ghana or couldn't be done.
No, how Ghana couldn't be done. President Akufo-Addo Ben or Basasa armored vehicles, luxury vehicles, or the J saloon cars, Ghana police. Wow, Ghana. Millions of dollars. Bauxite. Collateralization kakrapo yakaye.
With the Chinese.
With the Chinese. Sino Hydro. Since I'm new say Ghana Integrated Bauxite Development Company. GIDEC Corporation. What do Juba? Was set up special purpose vehicle with investors will be developing aluminium, integrated aluminium industry. Fifi. Hey, Nagana for the chow better than why. No, what they chow abakondo. Na sabi mimbisa misre bisa. Na President Mahama na gote yakopon ordinance odu tunitrim onu mpe no botu we Ghana. Fifi. I'm in a position to put them on qualify a crowd to contest the election again.
You disagree with?
All patient, and any.
Yeah.
He's on patient. I mean, now we in taxes. Busumbia want to the cow. Constitutions want to the cow. Eda. Obe fiasi mwako. Nenya kupon botu nasa. Other friend. Benefits are.
Will be something more to offer.
Wahin.
Ghana had he given the opportunity.
And I am a young president for life.
Also, constitution man kwan. Obotumo a president for 8 years. About 4 years, no, in the Ghana for the Uncle baby. But on that, he could have done better.
8 years, no. Since Riben, in the constitution was there. You 4. And Sana.
You're sure this about to make you man.
Thank you very much. Ghana for Sanache. In fact, Tama Obedi caretaker president from July 2012. Our President Mahama Mus Onye baby kwai expenditure care between that time and election. Sagana fu wonyima information about Abumpa 2012.
What was it?
Ha! Fifi.
What was it?
Na IMF na ekwe na news on that. Anima. Unbudgeted expenditure. Nanke bobota RLG for way across the country. Eto onyo bia President Mahama. Our vice president go and come na ne picture na come.
That was your strategy.
Strategy. Na here ne go to Abama no sa.
Yeah, ma'am, yeah.
Let's see as one funny can any who there. So one strategy Mr. and Mrs. Affair. They have the audacity to call some people family and friends. Can you imagine? The expenditure unbudgeted. What Bogana do there, there's no tomorrow. In the time we win election. Now, a man needs to some why didn't such that fuela time a West African gas pipeline or damage. What's the ship be now called damaging? And Nigeria gas umber. When two one top gas and now alternative fuel. One farm power and power plants. Mama now we are this for 5 solid years. Check it there. Then vice presidential candidate Baumia okay check Ghana full there. Power crisis na no. My financial.
Yeah. The NDC
when
disputed at the time.
What? So what was the problem? No, why then they had this moon?
Asempa FM.
Because at the time MPPF abanim 2008. Na Ghana was sufficient capacity to power yen plants.
The NDC,
in fact, in fact, President Kufuor including Bui, time the power number on stream.
That's true.
But by the time NDC for 2012, and yen generation capacity was almost in the region of 2,400. Today, as we speak, we are hovering around 2,300 peak. And see, there was no issue about plants. It was fuel. Fuel is so oyeska na wadoto. Sikesu padisi we blown in 2012 election. So when yeska we hemfa na wadato fuel. You and I slept in darkness for 5 years, and Fifi Moya me young pony de one. In seeking to solve them fuel problem, no.
The energy crisis.
Oh, brother. Was signed a take or pay contracts.
But your take or pay no Oyabazi.
Oh, I should say, more here there. And you must sign the contract there. You produce the power. On the self, sound fo, say here, say bosso, sound so, or they to Yamakau.
Na, I want you now know about Beninti no my the man now there. Na ebi wo ho man here at the time.
What can then?
Boapayo.
Other channel.
Chade aboti ma de pede ya ze ban.
Thank you very much.
We wa da ho.
And the whole bun. Osande say a installed capacity of 2,400 as of 2012. Who peak demand in Nano was in the region of about 1,900. As this year we increased to 2,300. Let's say SSO take or pay contract up to 5,000. Excess of about 2,700, and then you can say, all the area also use. And on in the whole bun,
at the time, the in Chemo de mine is so a fair crowd ye be export power at the aquacomasm of our neighboring countries. So was it not a case of trying to raise revenue out of it by selling to our neighboring countries, just like we're buying from Cote d'Ivoire?
Neighboring countries are better than turns a new infrastructure be carried. In any event, well, everyone will believe in the reverse. Offering a commander sugar factory to ground also for reverse osmosis. No raw material.
Maybe
you can see that parties in every one also. And I'm surprised when they say they were mangled on what rescue mission. Hey, Okoma.
So your mama has not changed.
Change your way, changing on near Hinden. Change the way changing it there. Or promise Ghana full on 3rd December 2014. The unpromised BM. Osande during the presidential debate 2012, a committee there about solve the doom so by 2 years time. 2014 swing.
So let me share with you a few things. Okay. Dumso has been with us for 5 years, and this is President John Mahama talking about Dumso in 2016 July. President John Mahama has admitted that the country was not out of its power crisis yet, but indicated that the situation was better than it used to be. And you can find this on graphiconline.com, July 2016. Ghana owed Nigeria Gas Company 100 million, and Gridco, one of the issues we're facing with power crisis. Government also owed the Volta River Authority, VRA, so much compromising the balance sheet of the power authority to produce. You can check business.ng, that is Nigeria, their website. You can check this one. The then government also owed ECG, the Electricity Company of Ghana. ECG says that government was indebted to a tune of 2.63 billion cedis. Ghana Web published this one. As of August 2016, ECG was publishing Doomsaw timetable. But you hear the talks that the UCC yenya uninterrupted power supply. Them, and of course, a lot of people cry if you say near Doomsaw. They say that it was the NDC near Ma Omoye and then a year free Doomsaw at this time. Do you agree?
Fifi, Mr. Kobake wa na stories na ekenkani na no kenkani biem na trem there ehim fan na work there because of generation capacity nti na ewo Doomsaw ni na ye kaw ye the Nigeria gas kaw ye the ECG kaw ye the grid ko kaw ye the yi kaw. It is all money, never generation. Nti say obka trem there ni investment or ye at the phrase merchant of war. Fantastic. Merchant of war. The profit from war. In the midst of crisis, in Juma, Olugu, Ghana for one business so collapse. Hairdressers, seamstress, tailors. One business is all collapse. Fifi.
Mm-hmm. So now, talking about the effect of
surgery. Dano.
Examples. I checked. Ghana loses 57 million monthly through Doomsaw. This is graphic.com. 885 SMEs lost 250 million within 4 years of Doomsaw period, which translates into 5,000 jobs. That's Graphic Online. Doomsaw triggered 13,000 job cut. Employers Association, CTFM Online, and Doomsaw caused Temafire deaths. And then you can also find this todaygh.com. These are some of the things Doomsaw brought to us. And the major answer beside the question. So a day in the new patriotic party led by Nana Akufo-Addo, that to me solve the Doomsaw problem. Says yeah, no. You don't care whether you have a generator or not, so only generator.
Okay, Esla PLC. Energy Sector Levies Act. Public listed company. Okay. Yes, Esla levy, and this is not passing. But Esla no bank the hard-working and patriotic Ghanaian, Kenofriata, finance minister. Us no. Yet the dam tot Esla yobami. Yet they solve the problem here in your way. Into no, yen set up a vehicle. Now, yen fanko bobosa. Now yen to be yen see a cow no make see.
Asempa
2 bonds. Now you spread bond repayment no over a period of time, so that tot is cannot be no. Yet to be the tia. Them bond no, and I had a service bond no. Master stroke. Proper thought process. Nibzia nyakupon odama nipa otum solutions to problems. Na abano to yakawina. In the midst of it to crapo or reduce electricity tariffs. Go back and check.
The end is that yes, what you to the MPP reduce electricity tariffs when the MPP took over, but the chi wasn't at to
what by net ahin. If I time you reduce electricity prices, no, John Jinapo, my very good friend, no, Jina floor of parliament, no, government should rather increase the electricity tariffs.
He was not the only person.
I think
Muta Wakilu said the same thing.
Yes. Tell my Ghana for home businesses will collapse. Paddy's era. And in there, 2018, we increase electricity tariff. 19, we increase. 2020, 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011, into election. No, we increase.
Any special reason?
Trick in the
I have a trick.
Trick in there, Ghana for Bakade One to electricity.
Okay.
To walk to Abaman. Walk to Abaman.
It wasn't about the situation at the time.
About situation. Fifi. Situation now. We increase tariffs 20, 13, 14, 15. We increase 16. Situation now, baby. In the best of them, so.
Because at the time we were told that the cost of generation, and indeed the MPP admits the cost of generation costs because of the power purchase agreement.
When I signed the power purchase agreement, so. Merchant of war, Yabia. Some as high as 20 cents per kilowatt hour. When West African average crown was under 9.
In fact, we're buying from Cote d'Ivoire lower than money you took from the company.
And see, I cannot ever think far. Padisi was want to abamo no umbre. Now, question I ask someone better then.
Rescue mission, they say.
Which of them? Rescue Ghana from free SHS? Rescue Ghana from NHIS revival? Rescue Ghana from low contract prices? Rescue Ghana from exiting the IMF and take us back or what? I rescue Ghana from Papado. I don't know.
I didn't hear that one.
Oh, Chawa never to my pretendent, but I'm a marker. Now I follow social media. Why the husband? You didn't come out if you have a style. No, why?
There was a make a man. But
on a serious note, look, share. Share. Juma, His Excellency Nana Dodanko Akufo-Addo, wait during his first term.
What I want us to do, my NDC, we'll come and talk about my MPPIA. Between the two, which of them is better? One sector, it will be very critical. Education. To what extent, now John Mahama, as president and his team, will manage education if he there, or no can be in Ghana for there, please. Face ya man will be full from bra.
Now one educational track record out then. Padisi.
Once we see
E-block. We see E-block and we promise 200. As of the time we have 1 hand over. Now why 23 or say 28 and our World Bank also funded 23. No we 50 po. And they had some additional 60 or 70 at various stages of construction. And what is there to write home about that?
It was not good enough.
Hey, Fifi, you see, say you know one in summer walker. Aba intervention papa bi. Yeah. Says lesson another down Akufo-Addo bay. Curriculum reform. I
find it very interesting.
Training teacher training institutions.
Education, the MPP story has just been about free SHS, but I think it goes way beyond free SHS because curriculum our friend then review our work on the effect on our educational sector. I think it has not on your attention.
Masa, huge transformational legislation. Nana Dodanko Akufo-Addo na banwa pass.
At the point, Michelle Obi no catch them there. Of you the Yamanimpo or doors to the extent that people will not be able to track.
To track. I mean, the vice president of Bobo in the next coming days, yeah. But whatso? Ewa. Now,
really?
Look, the work that this government has done.
Asempa FM.
Look, many of projects ever start to be ano. O take break a crack and sound we. Until obey here, the NDC for warrior one comparison now. We bought to work catch Ghana for there. Oh, woman na Quenya, they young bobo money between 2009 and 2012, yen first term. The Mujumain the yet to me yedi. Now, His Excellency Nana Dodanko Akufo-Addo so obey 4 years ma wetum wedini say one man another 4 years you to compare NDC for 1.8, then we can see.
But what let me say, if you listen to NDC far, one of the things they talk about is infrastructure. And they said, oh, former President John Mahama at the time, and of course, it dates back to former President Kufuor time. I've seen one about Caucus Stadium, and I know Caucus Stadium started under former President Kufuor. Yemani P started like UGM, University of Ghana Medical Center, Nazi. They want us to weigh the two candidates, Nana Akufo-Addo, asked against former President John Mahama. The question is, you draw a line anyway, if it is about the track record, do we judge them based on the Nyama John Mahama and I was part of as vice president and as president, or just restrict him to things that were done exclusively as president of our country for 4 years?
The mass assessment in cry na margin akwichi number say na infrastructure comparison me obam da ben
exercise in mediocrity like
Mr. Mahama catch in 2007.
Well, now it doesn't seem
so
to
where is the principle
again.
No principle nya hindi
Maybe he has adjusted to what the society
why shift to go post no
at the time.
Why shifting at the time MPP President Kufuor ejuma oye kilometers of tarred roads, hospitals, schools, modern schools are. Excellency the president will see. Water systems. Mr. Mahama catch Ghana for there. Abanibia or the infrastructure do to Nubiano or engage in an exercise in mediocrity. Until he is engaging in an exercise in mediocrity. Anna. The economy there, and it doesn't matter.
But President Akufo-Addo at the time of Oshia ne communicators, one day, this election must be based on the track record of both parties.
Thank you.
So maybe that is what is also drawing the attention to
information minister. Also Ghana mambuno enye na answer ni infrastructure. Obi so bibia infrastructure. Obi so bibia infrastructure. Obi so bibia infrastructure. Hey, the social investment, the inclusive growth, the economic management. Fifi,
very critical.
Into your assessment now. That my president, His Excellency, the Nado Danko Akufo-Addo Oken. On your one item comparison. Or the plethora of all the issues. Corruption, economy, social investment, now of course infrastructure.
So let me restrict you to corruption. When John Mahama was president of Ghana, one of the things that Ghana was brought in power was corruption. Now the NDC also, after all, the NDC are you better than MPP in terms of fighting corruption. How do you respond to them as a Mawakan?
I want there. If you there, merely alleging. It's good enough.
It has not been proven.
Oh, brother. Mr. Mahama na do corruption no onye bi na generate o create you. Jida. Why? Where's that? It didn't happen.
But okay, now about this.
Jida. Ebe. That contract what me Youth Employment Authority. Asiki dia wodi wo manase ne expose ikre.
What else?
Cash wo boy wo ho. Petroleum funds what the kay bus branding we see. Wo kweka dem there wo kotu ya woyomi sika Bank of Ghana official raise issues about the fundamental contract based on which wo 2 years kay wo down wo be dem obaskimi wo create wo luti na wo share per the Supreme Court decision woyomi court file claim against the state attorney general win defend mortgage default judgment as what the court what diska we see
but
maybe some we see
so was na asema ken echichim I say where then was our seminal
what your letter call finance ministry they won't see our approve no what call Bank of Ghana they won't see Bank of Ghana for your documentation was na scale was the contract or however
now
contract we on your
okay so what happened again
and see what bad or shed then or you don't know you can get the judgment and see what you mean or file a claim against the state attorney general will defend
no
so file a claim also against the state and defender or get the default judgment
okay so what saying there was our seminal where you call court at the time I work call Bank of Ghana work scanner
no when you contract be
okay no where you me court attorney general ono na oye abane lawyer
ono defend one call
that was
no way you make a default judgment
okay
ochede abane say eka ona meda abana so mba meda abono onyiwa no bu ibi anza court e boomam na menka jimiska na court bu e man in accordance with the high court rules and the what the judgment what they call Bank of Ghana as the fundamental document based on which the money has to be paid judgment debt we see a promise and we create MPP fune ye name ye gwen ho the ye bosom
it is not that onyaza a legal process not called but rather it was as I was said that the way you know what for cash
because without a contract or a judgment debt there was no way the money will be paid and it's the Supreme Court what there this clearly is an act of creating looting and sharing public resource.
So who are those who share that money?
Oh, I don't there. Bisa Godfrey Dame on your court. What you mean? Also issue checks be names be but clearly actors no.
One of who shame
actors. Because Mr. Woyome, there was no way Ngobo to act alone without the express connivance of state officials.
And do you think that the refusal of the Attorney General, the Oboko Court, no one can defend them as no, it showed the then will interest boom to be beneficial.
No commitment against the fight.
But Bobo, a lawyer, maybe I was so seminar. It was too good for you to go and defend it.
Too good the background
okay. And the background was? The
background was that I watched or let Mawaka hit the wall or Bank of Ghana.
Already wait to one man they wanted to take the
Thank you very much. You be no creative. Sada. You be no creative. RLG group contractor was someone on your budget team. And you be no creative. Ambulances are walking empty shell. What do you be see ho?
Empty shell no ochede.
Him
what talk?
Van keke.
Yama uma omo yama.
Enyame na me create you. O si wo kroma ha. Venture capital. Mass rock.
Venture capital ba se venture capital.
Obodo no basa.
How? Kono no obodo.
The chief executive John wa court here. Venture capital or contact me mama can details I the contempt.
You don't see the way we don't judge. So what happened with venture capital? Because Mats I've read there was chief executive who agreed the
about 2 years ago about refund the cash in Diaba. They don't refund the cash. Them no refund the cash. It happened. These are matters of fact. Now, His Excellency Nana Danko Akufo-Addo na bredo. Ebetina was a crew be on oil one favorite. Oh, the PDS. Fifi. Na Fifi, Mr. What the room when you Zimara? American government. Bastion of anti-corruption. Where is Ska? Don't the support the Ghana government more than ye ECGA. Contractor Ghana government on your in Kitawuzuro. Ninkrate bia o submit mfum aba ho magana abanse na no mfum na wa aba ho nti da mo contract
Montiado
America for say oh Ghana abane mfum ye wa e na ye hu na mom so kan ye no nkote a enka mankofo ikon ma won kafa document fufur won fambra Ghana abanse dabi mnkete o sende contract no o chere 30th March document be de bebe no do di mu iyi wendi mu nti awo enyantwa enyentua and this is for corruption fifi and this is for corruption o ma onam the minti press conference upon press conference upon press conference were organized purely that will be tarnish His Excellency in another than Caucus for the Naban. But that party is our track record though, Fifi. Ebe, na tell President Kufo owa benimanta. Sombo what the button. What can some go pay no da man Ghana fu na nyim de
Asempa FM.
Pay na na bana corruption a. Impe say yeto abama NDC for ba. Will be jail from president down. Ghana fu
what
believe me.
Attorney General under NDC Betimodi Drusu by the time they are done with President Kufuor's appointee.
Oh, brother. One single individual umpo went to one prosecuting.
The fact that went to one prosecutor be na bibi bon bien sia.
He say
I've heard the argument from NDC for being more kind of MPP for use technicalities.
Technicalities. Nanya technicalities are double salaries if we still won't go court.
100 double salaries.
Oh, MDC ministers no John double. Mama, what the parliamentary salary, what the ministerial salary. Say minister, MP minister, or differential kekrebia wodo so odo. No. I end the mo. What the salary one or parliamentary service. Now I call controller and accountant through the office of the chief of staff. So now I can another one or double. Damn bad easy. You see, so and I will give you one other instance.
Okay, then I'll pick for one comment. Kakrani Atuado.
Fifi, yeti kroma ha. Na Kenoforiata, the hard-working patriotic Ghanaian
finance minister.
At the time MPP about Benumuno, na Mr. Mahama Nala during the State of the Nation address, the last one, we admit challenges. In fact, even before that, now what can the Ghanaian resources what can don't pay? What bodo ni na mo wasata? Man pay government salary, workers salaries go away problem. Me care part-timer finance minister presenting the first budget. We're rolling out the programs. Ban open all year. Social policies, restoration of allowances. Oboye ni anumo woko schools. Implementation of free SHS. Obo maganda fuina. Regardless of your economic status. Able to mako wenim. Minority leader. Obisa finance minister there. Man, I'm a catch-all. Hey, Mr. Minister. All these things that you've come here to announce, where's the fiscal space? Sikano wahin.
I bet they need to have them come.
I bet you done. Ana etu aye the men shisheya. Because when abani obey no, hey wages and salary, hey statutory payments, hey interest on loans. 97% of abundance gain wasa. I get 3%.
So how did you do it? That's the next question. Pretty easy. No one come.
But capping and realignment.
Few messages. Mr. Bob, no amount of Clayton or Poclair can make the leopard lose its sport. The legendary, corrupt, and monumentally incompetent former President Mahama cannot, will never ever change. Governance is a serious business, and the presidency is not enough deck for Papano to come and correct his wrongs. With Papano, I think he's referring to former president, so say former president. With former President Mahama, there is only the prospect and the promise of nothing to be done. He only wants to come back to allow his brother to continue clearing goods from the port with their checks, gift him our bauxite resources to satisfy his excites. Okay, that's Samuel Brian Boabeng sending that one. And okay, there's a message from Takrade. Okay, let me read this one. Honorable Mesa is really on top of issues. At first, I thought Mr. Mahama was desperate for power, but now, with strong conviction that he's more than confused. How can an epitome of corruption promise to fight corruption if he is to be voted back to power? Man for Sam from Takrade send that one. Mami for kuto se mimbi so there. Ebe studio nese in the abrepa. Is that obi our brand? Obo fire them. But you can also share your message with us. Number is 0546 382 287 0546 382 287. Honorable Kennedy Japan untumu join yedi. No quarrel mean that unya problem be iriabri. So he's trying to sort it out and then join us. Hopefully very soon he will join us. While Anyo in Akwetia says Ghanaians should forgive former President Mahama for his short memory, having the guts to talk about electricity. That's Walanyo from Akwetia. Age Adam says, Age Adam, that's okay. Great fee. The person who formulated, introduced, and implemented the free SHS policy successfully is out there contesting. And you who opposed it have no clue how it's run. Now you say that you should rather be given the opportunity to come and implement the policy. Does it sound normal or sensible, or does it sound right to you? Well, Age Adam, send that one. But now let's look at some of the promises we are hearing.
I'm a movie. The second major corruption allegation.
Okay. Against the finance minister.
Oh, brother.
About the bonds.
Finance minister. Because of the experience, the exposure. Someone why you do more Wall Street?
Asempa FM.
In Wall Street or New York. That's the financial capital of the world. Into our network. If we are seeing so,
network. We were told that
network.
Or your nan kufubi na Papa Boss were friend
Franklin Templeton.
Onion Nipo. Why you full plane?
Onion Nipa. Franklin Templeton or a company isn't. The ignorance and the boldness with which they articulate their ignorance. No more you full body there. I can't that what show letter what they call Securities and Exchange Commission of America. 2017. To what the Hiama what the by now one May. We go Nufi Poto. Corrupt. Based on what? Merely on account there, we to wire transactional. Over the 8 years, women is the behind to man dream when dream no go to wire be. In some way,
but as American, there's some similarities across. This is finance ministry. I know the Ministry of Education get fund YBB them because they realized that with the deficit in infrastructure, you hear schools are school for bobukum. And see if you young can increase this KB into fancy schools. So you've talked about that one on AC. The arrangement that has been done with the Chinese. I know Cocoa Board, instead of doing their annual syndication, decided to go to the Africa Development to raise 7-year facility. Why these changes from the way we do things?
Because Fifi structure that Juma over the years no on buoyant.
Okay.
Nti, for instance, get fund the day king. Yes, ya pass law. Every year be a ska kakra free taxes. A portion of VAT. Yes, support your educational infrastructure. Now your classrooms, CCR. So what do? A collateralize get fund process no kakra. Osan the get fund no so recurrent expenditure do meet you. Monthly cost the way in care. Furniture and other will support schools. It's a collateralized kakra. And they do a beef up infrastructure immediately. Now over time, they do I then. It's to them skin equal reason. Honestly, no opposition or parliament. Don't you agree one and toss it there? Agin papa bia na na do dan kwakufo do na adba na do bebia da man the way or parliament in the mineral royalties yan ko boboso fifi yan bobosa but set up vehicle
to force me yan to force today or your corner wo fado na was a hide
awon or your cow onye cow oye dan no oye cow stock exchange a flow to company wo equity oye data amanda na mineral finance committee. But speculation upon speculation.
What can in the more TBR eventually them equity no over the period would have been realizing it bit by bit. It is as it when you create that platform. No, try this sika or your bossa. Nah, you just load it differently.
Every year be a more asasi be a na more cocoa matzo. I'm recently done be war sekuni. Cocoa we 100 bags of cement every year. My hair been done. Now they me 5,000 bags. Me they say we. They be no big gumudo. They be no big gumudo. They be no big gumudo. It's okay. Motu my business with mu cocoa we. Na mom Samuel Brian bo aben. Fa uska baka ho na yefanye business bia ye button cocoa
okay
na wo scanner de baba ka mo company no na de bo shares ni bi no metumi de wie medan no wo sekune entam na menye baby mada na me no ya ye cocoa business yi amasa meji mu cocoa proceeds na metu dividend kakra and this was want to be that but only more what I want to be that because when you know in that regard, then your mama brother Charles Dubaini Ewa now up defense for Ken nature and then with there game no them are Basa and you will on 8-2 and I know with that buying.
I'm for the Brazil.
Oh, Abada. I'm a Manchester. I'm supposed to my car. Any which way we are, so the team, the competencies is clear. Yeah. Fifi, the masine say energy sector one. Neshe ada and this is for ye. Both at the upstream end and a power sector. Economy and you are gonna form a padisi con mobile money beam.
Abazan away, then we'll get to their promises they are making.
Yeah. Power purchase agreements on the power side that was signing in Kuti. Yeah, but almost $600 million. Edutuye electricity kawa yen here. ENI transaction or quick signing. And change me down so a take or pay. Fifi, and you don't do a take or pay. What committee to take 180 million scarves of gas Sisiano, you were excess gas. And because of that, Ghana gas, one production has to go down. Ghana gas production so will go down. It has a direct impact on the oil revenue. Osende Jubilee no only 10. Although when we inject gas no back into the well, to the point now their well is even potentially likely to fracture. Say one discontinue the matter now. Meanwhile, on the ENI end, even GMPC one revenue when you're from the ENI transaction has had to be applied to make the gas a little come down a little bit. Still, it's the most expensive gas in the whole world. And we are incurring cost on power purchase agreement. Yeah, Bakau on ENI gas. GMPC is losing revenue from ENI gas. Ghana gas is losing revenue because of reduced production. Talo, no new Jubilee. 10, no new Jubilee field is generating lower volumes, and you lose revenue on that side because of reckless agreements in your room and this for was signing
14 minutes.
Now he was about on a rescue mission.
So on a rescue mission, that's what
rescue who?
I didn't hear about 14 minutes to 10. Asempa 94.7 FM. Jumedi your majority caucus. Afe the NDC ewo Boshebi Edimayen. Na Bosha NDC forward Edimayen no. Let me start with this one. NDC, yes, they promised us, said they would do a one-time premium. That was before the NDC won power. And I remember a quotation by the then Minister of Health, Honorable Benjamin Kumbo. Media men asked him, say, Honorable, Moshe, boss said, Mobile one-time premium. What has happened to one-time premium? Okay, Obrofum. I said, they are playing the drum, and I'm dancing. When they stop playing the drum, I will stop dancing.
Deception. Matricle.
It did not happen. Now the NDC promised in 2020, and they say they will give us primary health care. And in the primary health care, what they are saying, they say, Yari bi wawa and it free. They talk about cancer, diabetes, hypertension. Yes, they could not give us one-time premium NHIS. So back to the question that they started, BBS is when this this time round. So I'm going to say, my primary health care free. We can trust that.
The end is for why manifesto.
What's worry?
And when I can why that was what you go for one of the suggestions for the manifesto. FV. And this for why manifesto. And what did your suggestions from people to do a manifesto?
Oh, they've done that already.
What did your suggestions anyway? And I will compile. And so, but I want to I able to make hold on accountable.
No, Obosondo.
Obosondo.
Yeah.
Obosondo in what to nature on your one original thought. Also, a people's manifesto.
Bottom up.
It's Bijia Dobelo. We were bad. But there's a bottom up approach. Oh, your trick.
I don't know which.
No, on your trick. Nana do Kufa do this no bo. The mobile Ghana yen resources. I been what choose the whatever brand the bus what one image what abubon. I'm the boss from Waku school. Why adverts more than 100. Why demonstration. One line for show on t-shirt on the street, but what two free SHS 419. My brother Fifi Kwete on political platform. All lie be lie. Mr. Mahama Nankasa Numasam. Waste of public resources. This is going to collapse our education.
Asempa FM.
It's not possible. Match down there was on the bay. That one any on Tradipo. But they say you have a short memory. I'm short memory association of Ghana.
I don't understand. Retentive memory.
Look, I mean, one documents where they are going to get the funding from.
Okay.
Now you interrogate. I mean, one. No, Makade, it's not possible.
Okay.
One fa cost in Mbra. One bet Cheyenne, baby ma.
Oben is
Kanefi. Niyo be someone there. Now, lesson and teacher training allowances ya. Ekum. And nurses work on striker. Students, I catch one there over your dead body. Now, I will better uses for the resources of this country. Since you have done one, also there, what to a better wunsi, there, a restore na, and maintain the status quo, His Excellency and Nadu Danko Akufo-Addo also be. Legend the Mia Sisiano, better uses of money, no only free primary health care. Na cancer or primary health care. Diabetes or primary health disease. The primary health care in Jawuti or Yaoda. Nyame ampotene aborten biako, snake bites, and those kinds of things. Those are primary.
But I've been asking the question.
Watching to Kolebu na higher level na I want to that means to catch on a tricker. They are known for it.
Asempa FM.
Aside example one. Now, man, watching. No, one promise is a won't make it, and they turn around and tell us, "Wakacha Ghana for there." Nana Akufo-Addo, all my promises we did do. Oh, yeah, the promises in Ado. Yeah. Me ye tu ya no yaka ye da kira na fo me ye gudu ye so yaka me ye fe yen san kai so yaka na wone they will even have the humility the obeja to me there, and I agree. Fifi abani bi anyo boto wa come fulfill the manifesto promises nya.
It's not possible.
Edum. Because yes, or your vision, or your aspiration, in Shishaya, and you know, and walk there per day a year, my woman no okonim. In an extra manifesto, they didn't want to be in the first place, oh, 58, 2 legs of the trick. And when I want to manifesto, nibi, what's what suggestions from Uncle and so responsibility? I am like, it's your best effort. When to my you can't hold them.
I can't check them KP, but me and me.
I want to care, but I mean, scan you over the bed and see, hey, well, you who said it. So they are even setting up a trap for Ghana for. Because one track record speaks to it.
There's another thing they talk about now. They talk about free SHS.
Now, the primary health care on free NHI as well.
No, what's it? Diabetes, cancer, and what's it? Oh no.
Na diabetes or primary health care. Maybe so why there.
But that's what they're telling us.
And cancer or primary health care.
According to the NDC.
Now what can you
reverse osmosis.
Oh.
President Ronaldo is providing infrastructure such as roads, interchanges, schools, hospitals, jobs, and other deliverables, including social interventions such as free SHS, free water, electricity, and this COVID-19 menace. It will be a great sin against God to opt for John Mahama to ruin these gains we've made as a people. Kabiesi from Sikindi sent that one. Mr. Boafo, what a mistake did official one want to correct? All he wants to come back to do is to take away money's meant for us for his brother. But Ghanaians have decided to retire him from politics in 2020 Achem Asafo na nipa krodi by one for the Rainbow from Kaswa says 2020 election is a comparison of policies and projects between Nana Akufo-Addo and Papano. Ghanaians can testify that I think it is between Nana Akufo-Addo and former President Mahama, another candidate. I don't know which Papa they are referring to. Ghanaians can testify that Nana Addo has performed better than it's former President Mahama. He didn't say to Papa, no, please say former President Mahama. So he deserves a second term to do more. Nana Addo deserves a second term to do more. Ibu from Sekindi says, greetings, Mr. Boaf, but please tell Commander Girls Prefect Mbole Bamboy, I think you were referring to Professor Gina Nopukwajiman and former President Mahama, that they should be steady because they are not winning. Abuaje from Berlin sent that one. We have just, let me check, 5 minutes to go. And next year, Okumi is the MPP parliamentary candidate from Akwetia. Ernest has joined us here, so I'll give you a bite quickly. Ansana, Mama Buba wrap up. Next say, you said Biakuye now, so and you're bad, sir. Oh, just 3 minutes now for Menko wrap up. The question that me be say, John Mahama na yinimno dadano. Onwa ne ye kana ho asem sabriya na se onwa obetumi amaye bibia better than what Nana Akufo-Addo and the MPP Edemayana.
Fi no kwe omuni say obi na kan go for the same consequences.
The same adequate.
The same adequate. The same nipeya na ye kan ho asem. Na menye sure so obetumi amaye bibi fofo bia. Utie ni nkomo kiken ya opese ye no say wa rebranding no na NDC na nkasa no sa no muti obehwa fi 2008 also mbaba ye nto aba mata mills and the new NDC me was NDC foforo bia ni bebia o the same NDC and the same John Mahama no sa character trait or the bebu aban a ye nyamfa so papa bia mfini so organa no the same character trait no de babiem na de bema obi ehu se ye ntimi nyamfa so papa bia emfi omoso this time ni se company cramp no manage company na se enkoyi a se utimi konya investors be mu the first point of decision making is management and anyesa yembisa se ye Mahama okotena opposition yi cramp no enkofo oni omubu aban na Ghana fo susu se na omo ye corrupt anase Ghana fo susu se amemo na nkoyie no watimi atwe sa nkofo ni mpo afini ho sankofo ya na gusu oni omugusu nam eti the same Mahama and the same team no ana omoba na bibie ni we chese ebetimi ehu ade papa bi afini chen na fi sa time ekosi emra ebeto aba we have less than 4 months within the election period yenhwe ni emisa se enti opposition party den kwa na omo twen a omo team po anase hyehyɛ papa wo senka by now omo chichire gu paper so e dey ma Ghana for say aha and I said this is the sense of direction your person here they Ghana mine econo
they are tricking
almost trick and they mean we are doing akukọ ni akroma bosha omo hye sa free primary health care asemo waka akukọ ni akroma bosha sa na me friend
and then any thing
say ndada bosha o sa na akroma betimi adada akukọ sa oben pe no wa ho office Ghana for na sana onim ye emre bi atwam titimre mu no office sa nete esu say no everybody is increasingly becoming wiser yen nyina ye ni ate eto bi eni wo betimi ato anase ye beji sa na sesem no atumu se ono nka asem bi mfa anase on chichiri po bi emfa ntu ye trim na emre so na se obenya akwanya na waka kire se nye bohye nyina na obetimi adi suriti no wa fa ne ho tra sa debi. First of all, no, I was here beside and say, Sa Quenya Bakuno di Candinia, no, a day no de because I Aquenya o Prina o Prisa de Barber Sumo Mino, and now Prisa de Omini Barber court to be a moi, or face to be a papemu. Yedi come our Quenya ni bidida. I'm a went to Yan Fanche. And say no on what capacity and as a merit ni engineer so mbisa say sa kwenye ye de mana obetimi e de akoti bia fofom.
But I was honest mamemfa we me ko bobo so na fimi bobo. So my question is, the NDC led by John Mahama a better alternative to what we have today?
How
the West
how Ebe, share. Let's say, oh yeah, the propaganda was spinning there. Oh yeah, unfortunately, because of sometimes nature of young politics, no more robashi share, no one can no ya gonna fupina no also MPP and this vina wa ya dokro. Hey! Wa ya dokro wa ba kwano dola.
Ye kwati MPP.
Hey! Fifi.
So these are the components of primary
healthcare.
Say you can see primary
water
healthcare.
And sanitation now can hold
health education.
Free water and sanitation.
Health education. Provision of essential drugs. Immunization. MCHFP. Treatment
maternal
of
and child health.
Yeah. Treatment of common diseases. Sanitation and water supply.
Sanitation.
Communicable disease control.
Diseases.
And adequate nutrition.
Now being free.
It is adequate nutrition. No
plan.
No, but it means that it's the first one. The abandoned there's a gun of Yambara. Won't you when
you plan. But if you look at the Akufo-Addo plan, yeah, Fifi, any Mekenta,
yeah,
Ako Bon Radar,
Monko Wadaba Mekenta,
most one in Kenta,
yeah,
where you red kakra, no way you white kakra, where you blue kakra, where you gold kakra, now we blend abuter, kakra, na design no or pop out, Fifi. Neighborhood there design or pop out the way you red kakra blue kakra now craftsmen no or blend the cloth no
Nelanda mam
ebe abuterima pepe na Akufo-Addo oliye say the various components of the Akufo-Addo plan: human capacity, free SHS, food security, planting for food and jobs,
Asempa FM.
Job creation, one district, one factory, skills acquisition whilst we work on setting up with the private sector, NAPCO. Ebe, Fifi.
Bobo.
Na esi wenjana gavata ndai.
Thank you very much.
O wini kenja. Esi wenjana gavata.
No, sisi ya mwa kanyende wabema hen yizizi fine inti se isi ufufura wabema wabenkwan. Na wufu was a quarter gum. Hey, broke a crew gum. And that was a. And I you can do that fairness for because they will give us good nutrition. Good nutrition. Boost your immunity. Thank you very much. Honorable Andrew Ejapa Mesa, Member of Parliament, Sekunde Egypt. We are moving. Go back to Egypt. Yefiomo. Yeko Canaan. Canaan no koniso achwachi wom. Ba motibia. Yakopon yimbodre. Yame. Nense wom yide. The battle. The Honorable Andrew Ejapa Mesa, a Member of Parliament for Sekindi constituency. But I say, Honorable Kennedy Ohene Japan, Member of Parliament for Asen Central constituency, was a guest who was supposed to be with us. Unya problem kakra, nye problem so wakoye boni or anything. Unya problem kakra ewie na ohwe se enkobetumi a resolve to be with us. In fact, that's at 8:25. Ninano na or tries to be to me do has say. We are able to reach him now. I'm sure say when to me and we enter one join yet, but hopefully he will join us in one of our subsequent shows. Ernest Yakumi also passed through the MPP parliamentary candidate for Akwetia constituency. A big thank you to the production team led by Kofi Ejepong, Krobia Asante, Samuel Brian Wabeng. Good fellow. Thank you very much. Your friend Fifi Boafunya made the chain. Sewa, thank you very much. Sewa Donko, thank you so much. Next Friday. Have a good evening.
yana na be dia kura enye mu fe